fantastic afternoon snack. For those who don't know, I love to cook. It's like so therapeutic to be in the kitchen. I was not going to do a reading today, but it's just, it's been on me like twice. Like, update the people, regardless of if you get a view right now, or I'm not doing it for that. I'm listening to what the Most High God says to do. And when this message gets or reaches who it needs to reach, it'll be on time, That's neither hearsay. So let's just get into it. Happy Mercury Day. Mother, Holy Mother, Mother Divine, show us a way, give us a sign. The cards is falling. The first thing that fell was the front porch. Baby. The front porch. That is like the threshold to your body. The front porch. Your porch light could be significant. I know my porch light is very significant. This could also be the spirit telling me what I need to do. We all probably need to do this, y'all. Sweep off your front porch. The debris and stuff that the wind blows on your porch. Sweep that shit off. It lets porch monkeys sit on your porch. I know that I had some baggage come from some energies who are, my daddy James used to call them porch monkeys. Joyce, I don't know how names, and she sent us a shot towards me today. I'm not rushing on broadcasting people, because I kind of want them to make all their moves. When they do that, it's kind of better because then I have a lot to put out on them, if that makes sense. So, y'all, let's just sweep our porch. Our doorbells could be significant. I guess I probably need to clean off my doorbell as well because somebody rung my doorbell today, which is fine. However, I'm still going to go pray over it and clear it. Candle magic. Again, y'all. We've been getting this one pretty frequently. I obviously need to do some candle magic too. I loved working with fire. It is beautiful. It speaks. And it's very effective. All right. Even if you just light it to stare at the fire flame, that's also a part of meditation too. Pay attention to the way the flames move. Pay attention to if it sparks, the direction that it flies in. Your feelings as those things happen. Journal the entry. Journal how you're feeling as you see that fire moving, and that's how you begin to develop your power, and you begin to develop how to listen to yourself. Spiritual madness. We got some spiritual madness. It says it is not working out. All right, it says we need a timeout, a new strategy, or just need to let it go. So somebody is going in a spiritual madness. They're in a spiral. They're just doing going in a spiritual madness. It says, let it go. Take a time out. It's time for a new strategy. And it seems like the same strategy that you've been doing over and over again. And it's not working. So, try something new. All right. It says recruited by God, Capricorn. I know I am, this could be to another Capricorn. You were recruited by God as well. I'm a Capricorn rising. Okay. So right now we're not going to talk about our sun signs. See the sun over there? It's not about that. Capricorn, it's not about the sun. It's about who you're rising up to be. You see, the sun is already in the sky with your sun sign. So my sun sign, I'm a Pisces. Sorry, that's the Bible scripture in Genesis, the Pisces. But I'm a Pisces sun, okay? However, your rising sign means when the sun is rising, what constellation is it in? I am a Capricorn rising, okay? So your rising Capricorns, we are recruited by God. So whatever you've done, whether that's good or bad, because balance is needed. We just got a ring notification about a helicopter circling Oak South lots of helicopters and police sirens. That must mean that this, I was saying this one too, is very significant. Anyway, we're chosen. Yod Hey Wav Hey, that's Yahweh. All right. Like I said, whether that's good or bad, you know, you do have to have scales in order to have, you have to have both. You can't just have good. You can't just have bad. You can't just have Mary without Jane. Remember, we just went over this. You can't have Rick without James. You got to have balance. You have to, both are necessary, yin and yang. Pisces, they mistake us for two fish. I really hate that shit. I am two boa constrictors. Ain't nothing fishy about me. Fish are friends too. They're not food. I don't eat fish. Anyways, it says speak words of manifest and truth in their rest. All right, that's a pretty deep statement. We are the goats, all right? We may know some people who are sleeping. I am still kind of coming to terms into what that means. That can mean physically sleeping and I've frozen fucking time or something. I don't know. But sleeping could also mean they don't know what we know. You know, it says speak words of manifest. If you were recruited by God, all right, now we're not going to speak on him because he does it all. He's recruited by me, right? But anyway, recruited by God, you're chosen. Many are called. A few are chosen. If you've listening to me right now, regardless if you're a Capricorn rising or not, however, this is specifically for a Capricorn rising. Capricorn can be anywhere in your chart. You were chosen by the Most High God, the God of Israel, Yahweh. And that is the God of the Bible. His name is in the Bible. And we will learn his name this year, you know. God has a name. However, he goes by many names. This name was very sacred, and it was not to be spoken because of the powers that it held. I have been bringing it back to life. The Hebrew way you speak it is Yod Hey Wah Hey. And you were chosen, all right? So do good. Speak up. You were chosen to speak the fuck up. It's the truth. You were chosen by Yahweh. Yahweh don't do spiritual madness. That's not Yahweh. First of all, he ain't got nothing to be mad at. Okay? He, she, Yod Hey, Yod He was the woman. Yahweh is a woman and a man. It's not a gender thing, you know. However, you know something that you need to speak up on, and the Most High God is telling you that you need to speak up on it because that's the right thing to do. When it comes time to judgment, you're your own judge. Only God can judge you, right? So if you hear yourself, which is Yahweh inside of you, telling you to speak up and you don't, you will have to face that. And it's here with yourself. We already got demons with ourselves we don't want to fucking face. We don't want to deal with what we've created and all this madness, spiritual madness that we got out here. It's time to do something different, all right? Speak up on what it is you know. You're heavily protected. I couldn't, if I'm sitting here and I'm alive today to read you this message, you are heavily protected. Someone's at my door, it says. 1 second. So, remember I just said, y'all, doorbell. That Ring app. You know what? We're going to add that. The Ring app. The Ring. Y'all remember that movie, The Ring? And the girl came out of the TV. Also, the ring is like a boxing match or like a war. The ring. You know, however this applied to you. But somebody, the ring act gets on my nerves. The ringleader of it does too. But yeah, y'all, go ahead and speak up. You know, what it is that you know. You alright. God ain't gonna let shit happen to you. You saying what the fuck needs to be said. God don't play that. Dirty laundry. Y'all, say that shit. Alright? Air that shit out. Wash them clothes. Alright? Somebody has realized, or says someone realized that you figured out they had dirty laundry. And you need to speak the fuck up. Because it's the truth. Period. It says they nervous as fuck. And you need to up your protection. This could also be for me, especially with this damn ring app constantly going off. It's time to up your protection because they're in a spiritual madness. They are doing dumb shit, y'all. You can feel this crazy ass energy around you. We are on day 4 in Genesis. Day 4 in Genesis starts at so day 3 was chapter 1, verse 9 through 13. Day 4 is verse 14 through 19. And we can't stop God's plan. It's here. I'm here. You here. You were chosen. You're here. And if I'm here, you're supposed to be here with me. And you need to speak up. Yahweh said so. If you need some guidance, kind of on what to say, use the go back to the candle magic. You'll get answers. I promise. Try it. Don't overthink it. Just try the shit and stare at it, and you'll start seeing the flame move automatically. You'll be like, "What the hell?" Those are the beautiful elements of the earth, you know. That's what we can do, and that'll also help you with upping your protection. Talk to the fire of the candle. Let it know, hey, you know, I ain't never did this before, or I'm in a different situation, or blah, 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 and talk to it. You'll be fine. I guarantee you. All right, they said chess, not checkers. Hey, baby. Not red and black. Black and white. That's a cup holster, but it's like, you see the black, that's like my mind, right? And then you got the white, like a piece of paper. This is not checkers, okay? It's time to confuse the enemy. Never let the left know what the right is doing, okay? Because they need to be on the opposite sides. They don't need to know what the fuck you got going on just so they can use it against you. Write that shit down and tell it to yourself. Talk to Yahweh about it. Write it down. It says, be very strategic, or you are very strategic. Excuse me. You could have, you could be already moving very strategically. It says, Chronicles, Kings, and Ezekiel in the Bible. Those could be some chapters that are significant for you. Ezekiel, Kings, and Chronicles. Open up one of them chapters. You know how they say open it up and start at the left. You can start it wherever the fuck you want to start. Open up one of those chapters though and see what God got to say. Light your candle before you do it. Light your candle. Talk to Yahweh. If you're not comfortable with saying that name, that's perfectly fine. You can just say God. You can say Jesus. You know, he's in the Bible as well. Whoever you like to say. You know, it's all about your intentions. You know what I mean? My neighbor just got home. She can probably feel some good stuff. That's my girl. It says keep going. Don't fucking stop, y'all. All right? You're very strategic. We've been being strategic. All right? Don't be scared to speak up. You're protected. This shit is the truth. We almost there. We're almost to the end. All right? It says change your scenery. You may be spending too much time like in your bedroom, or you may be spending too much time in like one room of the house. Change up your scenery. Go sit on your front porch even. Go get some fresh air when the sun goes down. If it's too hot for you in the daytime, go sit outside on the porch and get fresh air. That does help keep your mind and your endorphins with air. You need air. Okay? It says you're very strong. People depend on you. That means people are dependent on you to speak up and tell this truth, and you probably don't even know that. That's deep. That kind of makes you like a Captain Sailor. Welcome. Welcome, okay? Somebody's counting on you. It could even be me. I know God moves through me. That means God is counting on you. Yahweh said you're chosen. So Yahweh is counting on you to speak up and tell the truth. For why? Because we have a victory coming. We're winners. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Mo chicken. J Money. Mo chicken. Backdoor blessings, baby. People may have did us fucked up. But guess what? We wouldn't be where we are right now if we didn't get that backdoor blessing. It's better than being rear-ended. I say. It says fair. Speak up, y'all. Speak up. Because what's fair is fair. What's right is right. Speak the fuck up. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you. Yahweh got you. You're protected by a force they don't know exists. They think they know what they know. They don't know shit. They don't know nothing. All right. Master number 33 could be specific. Or the number 6 even. All right. So y'all, that was awesome. Okay. I hope that this reaches who it needs to reach to. I don't need a hope. I say that. I didn't mean to sound too cocky with that, but I believe in Yahweh, the Most High God. I'm aware of who she is, and I respect the power to the infinity. So thank you very much, Holy Mother, Holy Father, for that message. And you guys have a wonderful day.